If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now, and don't forget to click that bell for daily Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, and other anime context.
Now that the Alvarez arc has finally been done when it comes to Fairy Tail and we have a new arc called the 100-Year Quest, I thought this would be a good time to look back and see just how powerful all these characters become. And you know, it's very hard to ask who are the top 10 strongest Fairy Tail character, top 20 strongest Fairy Tail character, because Fairy Tail has over countless of very powerful wizards. It's the reason why I decided to take my time to be as accurate as I can to show you just how strong all these characters are, and every character that's inside the list are the powerfulest character in Fairy. But what we're going to do is we're going to divide both sections, male and female, and when it comes to male, we're going to compare all of them to the strongest character. Right now what we know is so far at the end of the Alvarez arc, Natsu Dragneel is the strongest character in Fairy Tail. He first started off to make his power level from here, and then when Natsu was able to use Dragon Force, his power level jumped twice of what he was before. And inside the new movie Dragon Cry, with his new transformation Natsu has obtained, his power level jumped from right here. But after having no motivation to see Igneel die and push himself to get very strong, Natsu Dragneel's power level became from here to all the way up here. It is safe to put Natsu right here. One thing we learned is that motivation pushes you to become really strong, and Natsu Dragneel has shown us just how powerful he really became. When you come to Acnologia to compare with Natsu, Acnologia at Dragon form is safe to lift him to be right here. But it is stated by Hirameshima that Acnologia is a lot more powerful inside his human form compared to Dragon form. So at his human form, Acnologia was actually right here above Natsu too. But then at the last minute, Natsu's friend is what motivated him, and because Natsu's motivation, he was able to overpower Acnologia, and which made him be above Acnologia from right here. Zerov Dragneel is the one who created Natsu in the sole purpose that Natsu can kill him, and therefore Zerov's power level is actually to be right here, but because he knew how powerful Natsu is, Zerov Dragneel is actually listed to be right here compared to Natsu. Now August is the strongest character in the Alvarez gang. He's the one who's the leader of all of them, and therefore his power level, when you compare them to someone like Natsu, Zerov, or even Acnologia, it is safe to put August just right there because he ain't at their level just yet, and now that he's dead, he won't be at their level. Now Gildor was a figure that Hirameshima created just to the sole purpose that Natsu could motivate himself to get stronger and stronger, and we noticed that Gildor is actually a very OP character. It's safe to say he is actually above August, but he's not above these three characters right here. We got Lockhart. He is related to Zerov's son, and therefore it is safe to put Lockhart, who is really powerful, above Godsnare to be him right here. Then when we have Godsnare now, he was actually kind of a disappointment. We thought that he was so strong. He first looked like his power level was right there. He's a 4th generation Dragon Slayer, but then he got slayed with just one hand by Acnologia. Gray Fullbusters has proven more than countless times that he is actually one character you cannot underestimate. He has proven himself to be as powerful right here after the jumpstart from the Alvarez arc. When it comes to Jalal, Jalal has proven to be more strong and push himself as strong as he can with his new guild, Crime Socier, and it is safe at the end of Alvarez arc we've seen that Jalal is rated to be right here. His Lox Dryer is actually another very amazing character, and when his power is being compared to others, he is definitely proving himself to be a very strong character, but I'm going to have to put Loxus just right here, a little bit under above Jalal. Jalal is ranked to be stronger than Loxus himself. We got Gajio, just like Natsu. He too has shown one thing, that if there's anything there is, never underestimate this Fairy Tail character. Jera was once known to be a very OP character, but then there's other Fairy Tail wizard which I listed right now who was able to surpass him and be this strong. We got Makarov, the 10 wizard saying he has proven that he's strong enough to hold his own against anyone. It's the reason why it's safe to put Makarov just right here inside a battle. We got Sting and Rogue, the 2 Dragon Slayer from Sabretooth. Although Sting is stronger than Rogue, they aren't at the level at these top 10 greats that we listed. Next we got Leon, who is actually another magic slayer, just make a magic like Gray Fullbuster, but if you compare to Gray, his power level is actually right here with Gray. Gray has surpassed Leon long ago. Last but not least, we're going to compare Igneel. If you want to compare Igneel, he is actually known to be a very strong, powerful dragon, but unfortunately Igneel wasn't strong enough to slay Acnologia. It's the reason why it's safe to put Igneel just right here. Moving on to the female side of the characters, we know that the strongest female of all time inside Fairy Tail is Urza Scarlet. She is first started off to be right here, and at the end of the Fairy Tail Alvarez arc, Urza Scarlet has ranked herself to be right there. This girl has pushed herself over countless times, and one thing we know is never underestimate Urza Scarlet. Next we got, if Ultear was still alive, she is known to be the 2nd strongest character. Right here, her power level will be right here compared to Urza. All these female characters will be compared to Urza. When you got Lady Eileen, Urza's mother, she is ranked to be right above there. If Ultear was alive, I have to put Ultear over her. Now we got Damaria, who is actually another powerful wizard. able to actually hold her own against old tier, because she was able to use some of the same type of magic that old tier possessed, but of course at the end of the day she couldn't hold her own. We can put Damaria just right here. Then when we have Lucy and Brandish, I just made a video of just how powerful Lucy has become, and therefore it is safe to say that those two are ranked almost above, but I'm going to give Brandish a little upper hand right now because of what we've seen inside the 100-year arc. We're going to put Lucy just a little bit from there compared to Brandish. When we got Mara Jane, she is actually was first started out to be a very strong, powerful wizard, but she lacked the motivation to get stronger. It's the reason why it is safe to say to put Mara Jane just right here, but she still is among the top 5 strongest female fairy tale character. We got Celeea, who is actually another character who gave Mara Jane a hard time, and that's the reason why we've seen that Celeea should be deserved to put right here. She is a demon from the Book of Zereth. Now when it comes to Kagura, Kagura proved to be inside the top 10 strongest female character of all time. It's the reason why she deserves to be just like right here if you compare her strength to Urza and everyone else. Juvia has shown to be another S-class ranked wizard who is really strong, and her motivation to get stronger is to protect her lover, Grey Fullbuster. We got Kyoka, who deserves to be right here and the strongest female inside the Tatris arc of Zereth's creation. Although Minerva is strong inside the Sabertooth gang, she isn't as strong as these females that we listed right here. Is the reason why it's safe to put Minerva right here. Wendy is another character who's progressed to get stronger and stronger, as she is actually, I'll put her tied with Minerva. With her Dragon Force and all that, Wendy has proven to be actually a very strong, powerful wizard, which you cannot underestimate. We got Layla Harphilia, who isn't that known to be that strong, but she is pretty strong when it comes to using her celestial magic. It's the reason why we'll put Layla there. And when you have Anna Harphilia, Lucy's ancestor, one of the strongest celestial magic wizards, she is ranked to be above right here. And last but not least, we got Mavis. Because of her magic power, Mavis is ranked to be here, but when it comes to her brute strength and everything, Mavis deserves to be right there. It's the reason why her actual power level is right here. Hiro Mishima did say that Mavis is not the strongest female character. A lot of people got that misunderstood that she is, but she's actually not even a fighter. She's just a tactician. Here you have it, my fairy fans, the power level of all the powerful fairy tale wizards and where they're ranked compared to others. I really hope you guys enjoyed this graphical video I made when it comes to showing you the power level scale, because it was as accurate as I can get, and most of these power levels were confirmed by Hiro Mishima. And let me know your thoughts on the comment section below. What do you guys think about this list? I would love to hear your guys' opinion, and if this is a mistake I made, please correct me inside the comment section below, because at the end of the day, this is not a pretty opinion based, but this is actually as thoroughly researched as I can do to compare all the power levels right here when it comes to these characters. If there's anything you guys like this video I talk about, please drop me a like. That would be amazing. If you haven't joined my guild by subscribing, please do so. I would really appreciate it. I'm GokuT23. Have an insane day, my fairy fans.